I'm Elise Edie.
And I'm Sharon Lawson. We know how hard it is to get going in the morning. So if you're up early at 4:30 or 5, I've got you.
Or if your alarm is a little bit more forgiving at 6 or 7, when you're up, we're on.
Good Day Atlanta.
From 4:30 to 10 on Fox 5.
When mayhem strikes,
Fox 5 News at 10 starts right now.
And we start with breaking news tonight. One person is dead after a triple shooting in southwest Atlanta. I'm Kerry Charles.
And I'm Deidre Dukes. The shooting happened on Elizabeth Avenue, and officials tell us 2 others were injured. Well, Fox 5's Natalie Foltz joins us live tonight with the latest. And Natalie, what can you tell us tonight?
Yes, well, we are still waiting to talk with police to figure out exactly what happened out here tonight, but they've been very busy these last few hours trying to get a search warrant to go inside the home where this shooting happened. Well, in the last 30 minutes, they were successful in getting that search warrant, and now they are inside of that home. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see exactly what's inside this home. Investigators are inside. I've seen flashes of light as they're taking pictures of the scene as well. They've been using their flashlights just to canvass the area, the yard, look into cars that are parked outside of the home as well, just searching for any evidence at all. Again, we are waiting to speak with Atlanta police to see exactly what happened, but what we do know right now is a shooting took place, a deadly shooting. 1 person is dead, 2 others are hospitalized. Police tell us one of those 2 people was shot in the arm, the other in the leg. Now, exactly what happened as to what led to this shooting, we're still working to figure out those details, but you can see a very active scene right now. Flashlights in the yard as officers look around just to see if they can piece together exactly what happened. And as soon as we figure out more details as to what led to the shooting, we'll be sure to bring it to you. That's the latest here in Atlanta.
All right, Natalie Foltz live for us. Natalie, thanks. The search is on tonight for the men connected to a woman's shooting death in southwest Atlanta. Investigators say this all played out last night near a Burger King on Metropolitan Way. Police say multiple men got into some sort of argument with 35-year-old LaVonda Finkley. Things quickly escalated. Finkley was shot while inside of her car. That vehicle then rolled several feet and crashed into a parked car outside of a Kroger. Anyone with information about those responsible should call Atlanta police.
In Clayton County tonight, some residents were put out of their apartments due to flash flooding in the area. It happened at the park at Mount Zion in Morrow. Officials tell us 4 buildings were evacuated, 34 residents were displaced, and 10 cars were ruined due to the flooding.
It was a true flash flood. It started raining and then the water started gushing over this railing or this ledge right here, and it filled up pretty quickly. Wow. And then that car just totally moved that car. They stalled out and we just had to wait until the rain went down.
Well, thankfully no injuries were reported, and the Red Cross is assisting those displaced by the flooding. And the good news is the rain is kind of let off.
It's clearing out. We got the warning earlier that the rain could get heavy in pockets, but yeah, it's moved on. You hate to see those folks dealing with that.
Yeah, at least have the break overnight.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get over to Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Jeff Hill for a check on the forecast.
And more heavy rain on the way for tomorrow. So let's hope it doesn't fall in the same spots that saw the rainfall today, because that could lead to some problems. Here's a look at our Fox 5 Live Viper showing you the heavy rain. Some of the areas just down to the south of Atlanta picking up 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. In fact, flash flood warning still going on for portions of Coweta and Meriwether County. Look at that, 2.3 as you head up toward the Fairburn area. Also some heavy amounts of rainfall out to the east. In fact, this was a cell along the Jasper and Putnam County line that dumped 2.6 inches of rainfall, and that was in a fairly short period of time. And there's the totals from a little bit closer toward Atlanta. So again, flash flood warning still going on for southern Coweta County, northern Meriwether County. That's until 2:15. No additional rainfall on the way. It's just with all the water that fell earlier. And again, we're going to get more of these heavy showers and thunderstorms coming our way for tomorrow. But overnight tonight, things will be quiet. Maybe a couple little showers early tomorrow morning, but most of the activity is going to hold off until we get into the afternoon with all that heat and humidity building up. Current temperature outside right now, 76. Dew point is sitting way up there at 73. Very tropical air mass, east-southeast wind at 6 miles an hour. High today got up to 88. Low this morning was only down to 76. Stay tuned. We'll have the complete forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Sounds good, Jeff. Thanks. Well, tonight the family of a missing autistic teen is desperate to find her.
A 18-year-old Jada Holmes has been missing since July 5th, last seen in Cobb County. Fox 5's Alexa Liaco joins us now with more on what the family is doing in hopes of bringing Jada home. These folks are desperate.
They really are, and they've been canvassing the entire area around their home. They're really hoping to be able to find her. They spent hours today handing out more than 500 flyers at several locations. Jada was last seen outside her father's apartment complex, and her family says they're extremely worried about the autistic teen, especially that she may have gotten in the car with someone she didn't know.
Lord God, let this last flyer be the last one we have to put up.
18-year-old Jada Holmes' mom says she is always making her family smile.
She's happy-go-lucky, you know. She's like she the sun to the day, you know what I'm saying, the stars to the night. She the laugh and the joke. She's just like everything.
But 9 days ago, Jada, who has autism, wandered off. And the only sign of her is this surveillance photo from a nearby gas station.
We encouraged, but we get nervous because the days going by. And, you know, she need help.
Since she's been missing, her family has handed out hundreds of flyers in dozens of locations, praying it will bring Jada home.
She's a people person. That's what's making this so hard. To not find Jada. Jada always like to be around people, make people laugh, you know.
Her mother says she believes Jada will come home, but she does fear the worst could happen.
With everything that's going on in this society that nobody, you know, have done nothing to her. Whew, hold up. Well, anything don't happen to her.
Jada has no phone, little money, and needs medications.
She's 18, like I keep saying, but she's not a real adult. She's more like a 12, 13, 14-year-old that needs guidance, that's easily intimidated.
Now, her family says they just hope someone has seen her and will call police.
We praying her home safe.
But until that happens, they won't stop searching for their little girl every single day.
We need Jada home. Like I said, I'm not going to stop till I find my child.
Now, Jada was last seen in dark tights with a dark top, and she was carrying a couple of bags. Her family says she may be wearing a curly wig and also may have glasses. If you think you've seen Jada, call police immediately. Now, coming up at 11, we have Jada's mother's plea to her daughter and why she believes her daughter may not be coming home. Carrie?
Hopefully Jada gets home soon. Alexa, thanks. Today, Haralson County deputies teamed up with horsebound search crews in hopes of finding Jessica Earl. She disappeared more than 2 weeks ago. Deputies arrested Seth Odom. They say he was the last person to see her. Odom says he doesn't know where she is, but believes she is safe and is likely hiding out while trying to detox from drugs. If you have any information on her whereabouts, call the Haralson County Sheriff's Office.
Thieves ransacked a disabled veteran's car, stole his credit cards, cash, driver's license, and gun permit. It happened at a house off of Tree Haven Court in DeKalb County. The crooks not only went through the disabled vet's car, but also a work truck parked on the road. Surveillance footage captured from outside of the victim's home shows two men leaving the neighborhood, then returning to look through the Army vet's vehicle.
To see this happen, you know, it's heartbreaking, you know. And then when I saw the footage to see young kids, you know, I mean, wasting their life like that, you know, it's sometimes you have to be careful because, you know, they keep that up, their life is not going to last long. I hate to say that, sorry to say that, but, you know, if you do things like that, it would catch up with you.
Police are investigating. As of now, those men haven't been found. Well, UPS is looking to expand their team and hopes to bring more than 300 people on board.
Today, the company held a recruitment event at the Andrew and Walter Young Family YMCA in Southwest Atlanta. Managers interviewed those who came out. Those folks had to be pre-screened. Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall helped put on today's effort.
I am the sponsor of the Fulton County's strategic priority area called All People Are Healthy. And to me, that means that health is a holistic approach. You have to be gainfully employed, have adequate housing, and access to health, not only for your mental and physical and emotional health, but also your spiritual health.
UPS will need more than 4,000 workers for its new facility on Fulton Industrial Boulevard and encourages those interested to apply. Still to come, 12 Russian military intelligence officers indicted, accused of hacking into the Clinton campaign and the Democratic National Convention. We'll hear from lawmakers next.
Plus, a jaguar escapes from its enclosure at the New Orleans Zoo and goes on a rampage, killing 6 animals. Now an investigation is underway to determine how the animal got out in the first place. And here's Justin with sports.
Deidre, the Braves bats were befuddled again. Brian Snickers says, don't worry, fans, there's light at the end of this particular tunnel. It just keeps getting longer. You'll hear from the skipper and see what happened at SunTrust. That's later in Fox 5 Sports.